We work to help the child be able to play, and by playing they end up learning, and as they play they also are practicing motor planning as well as developing strength. At the same time, some of the kids that we work with are lacking some strength or maybe have low or high muscle tone, and so we're trying to work with that to help them develop the strength that they need, the foundation that they need to work off of, to then be able to play and explore in their environment and learn. You have to take a child with where they are at, so it would depend on where that child is at, but for the most part, I would be working on them, an infant, to reach toward midline, to grasp, and grasp possibly with both hands, learning to then transfer items back and forth or to bring things to their mouth. And then eventually working toward, then they would maybe be dropping the item and finding it, to eventually taking things out of a container and putting things into a container. And then as that child gets older and grows and they're more like 18 months old or so, then maybe those activities are transitioning to placing through an opening in a container. Or maybe they would be holding onto a spoon and scooping and bringing food to their mouth. Generally, OTs and PTs are doing some things that are very similar, but we both have different purposes behind it. The physical therapist probably is doing their types of activities and tasks more so from the perspective of motor planning in the environment in a gross motor fashion, learning to walk, climb, run. Whereas the occupational therapists, we're doing all the different types of things that we're doing, strengthening-wise, sensory integration-wise, motor planning-wise, for eventually doing things with our daily living, our activities of daily living, such as getting dressed, such as toileting, such as washing our hands, such as feeding ourselves, such as using our hands with manipulatives, whether it be stringing or writing or putting things together, taking things apart, learning in that realm of the fine motor. We also have 3 of our occupational therapists that are getting their endorsement in mental health, and by doing that, that can help them help that child and parent in that avenue that they may end up having some difficulties in.